Now, British passengers heading to the US tomorrow are being urged to check their bookings for cancellations after American Airlines said the 5G rollout could ground planes. 5G, which is the mobile wireless service, is set to be switched on in the US tomorrow, but in an extraordinary statement, the airlines say the interference will lead to flights being delayed or even grounded. Let's speak to Paul Charles, who's a consultant at the travel brand, the PC Agency. Hello there, Paul. First things first, what are the airlines worried about?
The airlines are concerned that essentially 5G is being switched on or due to be switched on tomorrow across the US, and that the power of its signal will interfere with their safety systems, specifically the altimeter. This is something which tells pilots and the cockpit crew how high the plane is off the ground. So it's altitude reading effectively. And the pilots are worried that, in fact, if 5G is as powerful as some suggest it will be in the US, then it could interfere with that equipment, therefore not giving the correct readout to pilots and threatening the safety of the aircraft.
Which does sound really worrying. Is 5G different in the US? Is it more powerful than it is in the UK and Europe?
Yes, it is. And in fact, 5G that's been rolled out in the UK and across Europe has been very safe. There are over 40 countries around the world which use 5G, and there haven't been any reported incidents of aircraft being affected in any way whatsoever by 5G. But the signal is weaker in this country and others. It's important, I think, to say the Civil Aviation Authority here, the regulator, which is highly respected, says it's not concerned in any way, nor is Ofcom, the telecoms regulator. Yet in the US, the signal is more powerful. So we just don't know the true impact when 5G is switched on and the effect it could have on those airlines. And that's why they're so worried.
And what are the phone networks saying to the airlines?
They are reassuring them. They are saying, in fact, we don't believe there will be a problem. They have delayed the introduction of 5G in the US on 2 separate occasions. And I think we may find the launch tomorrow is delayed further because the Biden administration, which is under severe lobbying from the airline industry, is obviously going to be concerned that it's trading safety for the economy. And in terms of aviation, that's something you never do. Safety is the #1 priority.
But they've already called for research, haven't they, from the phone network? So this could go on and on, couldn't it?
It could, and let's not forget how strong the aviation lobby is in the US. It's very powerful indeed, bear in mind the billions that it provides to the economy. I think the telecoms providers are going to have to provide much more research because they haven't been able to prove what's happened in other countries with weaker 5G signals. They're not able to tell and reassure the US carriers, in fact, that a stronger signal is not going to knock out some of the systems. So understandably, airlines are saying, we just won't fly our planes if you can't give us that reassurance. And that will cause enormous ructions for the US economy.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Paul, thanks very much.
Thank you.